Hey there YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I want to take a look at another Logitech product, and you might be saying to yourself, Pat, all you do is look at Logitech products, and I have done quite a few videos on Logitech products. I own over 45 Logitech products, and I like Logitech. They're a very good brand. They continuously make good products, and so I picked up this today. This is the Logitech TK820, something I've been looking at for a very long time. The price is steep on this, and we'll get into that in a second. So you might be looking at yourself, Pat, this box looks a little rough. And I see that there's a little adapter floating around in there. So this keyboard retails for $90, $89.99, which is way too steep. Amazon, other online marketplaces besides Logitech store, you can find it for between $70 and $80. Still pretty expensive for an all-in-one media style keyboard. Office Max. I was in there the other day getting some office supplies, and this was in the clearance section for $8. $8, so pretty impressive. Anyway, so that's it was obviously an open box deal or something like that. They obviously tried to scotch tape it back together, but hopefully it works. I'd like to think it does, and I might have just got the deal of a century on a Logitech keyboard that I've been looking at for a very long time. So before I open it up, we'll go around the front. Logitech wireless all-in-one keyboard, says it in a different language. TK820 effortlessly switch between typing and swiping. You can kind of see it's got that little touchpad over there. On the back, nothing on the sides, but on the back it's got a picture of a chick who's got this like all-in-one thing in her kitchen, and she's swiping and typing on the keyboard. Keyboard with built-in touchpad. I'm trying to read this through the camera. Redefine how you navigate, type, and swipe on one device. Large touch surface area, point, zoom, and perform Windows 8 gestures. Also works with Windows 10, all that good stuff. Windows 8.1, whatever you got. Gestures comfortably and smoothly. Sleek, space-saving design. I don't know why that's relative for keyboards. I don't think people are like, ooh, you know what? I really don't have room for a big keyboard. Perfect stroke and in-curve. Something I can't read it because the adapter's in the way. Experience superior typing thanks to Logitech's advanced key technology. And then it's got the unifying receiver, which is this little guy right here. We'll get into a second. Type on your desk or on your lap while you enjoy fast, reliable wireless. So we'll open this up, see what we got. Get the keyboard, obviously. Get the unifying adapter, and if you haven't seen these are wonderful. Logitech does a really, really good job at these. They're little nano receivers. The idea is plug it in and forget about it, and you can see that orange symbol on there means it's a unifying receiver. And if you have other Logitech products like other keyboards or mice or different peripherals, you can actually connect 6 devices up to one of these rather than having one for each product. Don't eat that. You can play with it, don't eat it. And down here in the bottom, you've got, that was obviously where the USB piece was held in there. And then you've got some sort of little instruction manual that somehow has like a little ribbon. What's going on with that? Oh, you'll love that, I bet. And yeah, who puts things in a ribbon nowadays? You feel like you just like fold things up. This has clearly not been folded. I understand it's like I got it on clearance, but this is, it's weird that they folded this up. So just some instructions. I'm not going to go over this. It's pretty darn simple. You turn it in and you switch it on, and it works. And if you really want to get into customizing this, there is some software that goes along with this, and you can find that on Logitech's website, obviously. What did you do? Hey, what did you do with the ribbon? Warranty information, safety information, all that good stuff. Let's see if I can see what kind of warranty it comes with. That's actually just safety stuff. Clear some of this trash out of here. It did look like it maybe came with batteries. Maybe they're already in here. Maybe I'll have to put batteries in it. Oh, that's where you kicked it. So this right away definitely has some weight to it. And I'll compare it. I have a whole bunch of these for all my computers. This is the Logitech K400. Really, really great. Inexpensive. You can get these for $20. I have 1,000 of these stupid things. I actually have to label them. Which one's for which? Hey, don't lose that. You can have the ribbon. But they're really good. You know, it's got the trackpad and everything. Really, really nice. Also works with the little unifying adapters. But, I mean, this weighs nothing. Plastic builds, got a couple batteries in the back. It weighs nothing. This is hefty, to say the least. Really kind of impressed with the construction of this. I mean, just completely sturdy. You notice that differences here. This has distinct left and right buttons. This does not. Simple trackpad. Now you can click anywhere, almost anywhere, not the edges, but anywhere here in the center and in the bottom, not on the top parts, and it will depress and click like that. But then the question arises, how do you left click? If you're a Mac user, you might be familiar with if you need to right click something, 2 fingers, and then you click, and that counts as a right click. So you've got the on-off switch right there. Obviously full keyboard minus the numpad thing. You've got some media controls and some other stuff up there. Basically the same layout as this, but this is kind of compressed. And that's something I dislike about this keyboard. You can see these are the shift buttons. Normal size shift button over here. Very, very small shift over here. And since I'm right-handed, I tend to gravitate towards that right shift button. But this is a really nice fuller keyboard. You know, if you got a smart TV or you know, a little home theater or something like that, and you got a home theater HTPC, something like this is the ultimate all-in-one keyboard. So on the back, we've got some battery cover here. Okay, batteries are already in it. It uses 4 AA's. This uses 2. You've got a really nice little blue line down here. I really like that sort of design to it. It doesn't have much tilt up. I like that about this K400 keyboard. It's got a little bit of a bump here at the end where the batteries and everything are stored. This kind of has that because there's some batteries in here, but it doesn't really put the keyboard at enough of an angle that I would like. But if you like your keyboards flat, this works really well. And just, you know, typing along this keyboard really has nice actuation to it. It's very, what's the word that I'm looking for? Pleasant to type on. Has good, I don't know what the words I'm looking for is. Good actuation, I guess. It's very comfortable. This kind of has that cheap feel to it. I mean, this is 4 times the price. It's 4 times the quality here. I do like the on-off switch. Something that I wish they would include for the hefty price point is it's not illuminated. A lot of these keyboards, a lot of these combo trackpad or touchpad and keyboard things, they're not illuminated. And if you're, you know, using this on your couch or something like that for a home theater PC like I'll be using it for, or, you know, maybe you got a computer hooked up to your TV like I do, it would be nice in the dark to have that illuminated keyboard rather than having the wired solution. I understand, you know, illuminating a keyboard on battery power is not an easy thing to do, but fill this thing with batteries. I don't care if it takes 8 AA's. Like, you know, it's fine with me. So that's something I wish they probably didn't have. And this does quite a few things. There's snapshot buttons on here. There's power buttons. This has a couple additional buttons up here, so you can actually turn on and off the machine using the keyboard. Does have some media controls, and that's good. I like the larger touchpad. This is kind of a con that I felt with the K400 because, you still have all this real estate down here where I've got my little tag as to which computer it belongs to. Fill that up, Logitech. Use that real estate that you have here. I think that is it. That is the answer right there. Big, nice, full trackpad. Love the weight. I'm confident this is durable. You've got some rubber feet here on the bottom. You can tell there's 7 of them, 3 here and 3 here. It also is a hair magnet, so if you've got animals, you'll get some hairs there. But really impressed with this so far. I'm excited to use it. If you don't download the software and you just plug this straight into the computer, it will work. But if you want to add other devices to this receiver and you want to customize some of the buttons and other things like that on there, for example, you can make the K key on here be spacebar, or you can make the back key be slash or something like that. It works with or without the software. The software is something I recommend. Very easy download, and it's set up with Logitech. They do a pretty good job, and they don't try to, sneak in some bloatware or something like that on there. But as you can see, I've got way too many Logitech products, and Logitech makes some good stuff. I buy way too many Logitech products, but they keep putting out really good products, and their price point's good. And the quality of the product and their customer service is absolutely fantastic. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, let me know. Like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. I'll be around to answer any of your questions. If I've missed anything at all, let me know. And then, as per usual, I will use this in my everyday. This one will get, moved on. And I will start using the TK820 for 6 months, year, something like that, and I'll come back in a longer period of time and let you know how it held up. Let you know how the keys wear down. Does the trackpad get gross? Is it a huge fingerprint magnet? How's the battery life? How's this, that, and the other thing? Other questions that your usual fanboy tech channel usually can't answer because they only have the product on loan for a couple of weeks. So thanks for hanging around, guys. I appreciate it. This has been a review of the Logitech TK820, and we will see you in the next one.